Well, everyone, it looks like there's going to be some pretty big iPhone price drops coming out really soon. So if you're in the market and you're planning on buying another iPhone, I would highly recommend just waiting out as long as you can, at least like another week, especially if you're trying to buy some of the cheaper iPhone SE2s. Those are going to be seeing some of the biggest price drops I've ever seen on any iPhone of all time. Now, here's the specific situation we're currently in. Apple has just announced the specific Apple March event, so it's going to be releasing March 8th, and they're going to be probably releasing a bunch of different products. So especially if you're trying to buy an iPhone SE or an iPad Air, you are going to be seeing some pretty big price drops for those specific iPads, specifically for the iPad Air 4 and the iPhone SE2. I don't think Apple's going to continue to support the iPad Air 4, selling it brand new, but you can still pick it up in the brand new market. Now, another big thing is with the iPhone SE3, there are some rumors stating that that phone could be sold for $299 if Apple ends up selling the iPhone SE2 for $199. If they end up doing that, that is going to be a massive big price decrease for any iPhone I've ever seen, and that is something to kind of keep your, focus on. If something like that ends up happening, that is going to be crazy. Now, another big, massive thing to keep in mind is that if Apple later on this year ends up continuing to keep the iPhone 11 in their life cycle, that iPhone 11 could go down to $399 in the brand new market. Now, the chances of that happening are pretty slim, especially when you consider the fact that the iPhone 12 mini, which is the smallest model, is probably going to take that $499 price tag. And because more people probably want a bigger phone, they're probably going to go towards that iPhone 12 at $599. So that's going to be probably a smarter thing from Apple for them to do. But that is a pretty crazy thing. If the iPhone 11 later on this year also ends up getting removed, the used prices of those things are going to go down like crazy, mostly because they're not going to be sold for $499 anymore, probably for like $399. You could probably pick one of those things up for like $200 something later on this year, just like how the iPhone 10 and 10R pretty much did the exact same thing. So when I look at the iPhone SE3 and when I think about the rumors coming out next year for the iPhone SE3 Plus or iPhone SE4, whatever they're going to call it, it's going to be pretty insane what Apple's going to do and what their approach is. There's been rumors stating that that iPhone could end up being an iPhone 8 Plus successor, and if that ends up being the case, that may end up being sold for like $449 or something like that. But even then, that's pretty insane because that's still a lot of money saved compared to something like an iPhone 12 or iPhone 13 at that moment. So there's going to be some pretty cheap iPhones that are going to be released very soon, and I cannot wait for these iPhones to come out. So that pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.